Greetings, travelers, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Fire Emblem Three Houses, presented by Draco Breach. Now, unfortunately, we can't do any certifications right now, but I kind of forgot to go over supports, so that's kind of annoying, but whatever.
Sometimes I wonder if your life could have taken you down a different path. If you had never met me and entered my service, you might have had a more peaceful...
A more tedious path. Inconsequential and spoiled rotten, like so many other nobles? Never. My duty to you is no mere obligation. I chose this. I had thought that would be obvious to you.
I understand you well. Better than anyone. But when I see you at the monastery, studying with the others, it makes me wonder what kind of life you might have had without me. That's all.
Such a life may have had its appeal. I thought I'd left my years of carefree innocence behind me. But I cannot deny that I find myself enjoying my time at the monastery.
I feel the same way.
That enjoyment, however, is only thanks to you. Standing by your side is all that truly matters to me.
I see. Then I won't speak of such things again. If it's really what you want, I'll gladly keep you by my side. The path I must walk is soaked in blood. It's a path that can lead to madness, can snatch away one's future, and can even take one's life. And the pool of blood at my feet is growing larger. Those stains can never be washed clean.
There is some interesting drama going on
Please
here.
leave the violence to me. A leader must be seen as pure, above the fray. Allow me to paint the path that lies before you red with the blood of your enemies. I will do it gladly.
Okay then, that happened. And Linhart, who I keep calling Lindhart.
Are you looking for something?
You could say that. I'm looking for someone named Linhart who's been skipping lectures again.
I see. Well, congratulations, you found him. Did you want him for something in particular?
Wow, this conversation.
What else could bring me here other than your complete negligence?
Well, perhaps you're interested in hearing my latest theories on the nature of crests. I suspect the formation of crests may be quite different than that recorded in church tradition.
Before you go on, is there any discernible benefit to me allowing this battle to continue?
Well, of course.
And that would be?
I suspect you'll find the topic rather entertaining.
That's it.
What more do you need? Crest research is its own reward.
You know, if you ever truly applied yourself, you could become a distinguished scholar. You could use your crest knowledge to benefit the world, or uncover new discoveries in magic theory.
Why would I busy myself with such tedious work? I perform this research for my own knowledge. I'm not interested in the world at large.
There's nothing wrong with a selfish drive for knowledge, but only if you put it to good use.
I'm sure there must be some use.
Oh? Then please, tell me what potential uses you have in mind.
Well, there are people out there who spend good money on bizarre artistic creations, so I'm sure my not at all useful research could be used as a fine lullaby for the children of the world.
Okay.
I have things to do. Just know that this was my last warning.
That actually kind of reminds me of Darkwing Duck, the pilot episode, where the the key to a particular famous scientist's research is turned into a lullaby for his daughter, Goslin. Don't ask me how I remember these names. It's been years since I've even watched the show.
Sure, of course. Goodbye.
Like, probably more than a decade. Oh, Edelgard is going to have quite a few interesting interactions, isn't she? Now, Caspar. All of Caspar's are going to be about training, aren't they?
Training again. You're certainly working hard, Caspar.
Oh, Edelgard. You scared me. You should have said something.
Excuse me, she
I
did.
But no matter. What has you training with such intensity? It's never good to neglect one's training, but overdoing it is ill-advised as well. You could already give any student here a battle they wouldn't soon forget.
You think so? Well, thanks. I appreciate that. I can't really stop training, though. I gotta get better if I expect to get anywhere in this world.
If memory serves, you're the second son of House Bergleys, right?
That's right. My older brother is the heir, and there are already too many mouths to feed in our family, so I can't count on any support. I pretty much have to make it on my own, you know?
I understand. It's difficult being born a noble. Those who inherit everything also inherit great burdens. But the same can be said of those who inherit nothing.
What are you talking about? I don't have any troubles. Who cares if I don't inherit anything? It just means I get to cut a path to my own future.
He has a bright outlook on
You know
things,
what
that's
your
for sure.
problem is, Edelgard? You always have to make everything about you.
Are you picking a fight, Caspar?
Hey, now
'Cause
come
you'd
on,
lose.
I didn't mean to be disrespectful. Always happy to fight, though, if that's what you want.
I have no desire to bicker with you. Good luck with your training. Goodbye.
What was that about? I'll never understand her.
That's because you think that she's just being selfish. Not what I meant to do. And this is part of the whole experience. I am surprised Edelgard only gets
You
a
seem to be
rank B with
flourishing
her.
in your new environment. Is all going well for you?
Lady Edelgard, everything is well with me. Thank you for your question. Everyone shows great kindness, even while I am still learning about the language.
I'm glad to hear it. After all, a Brigid royal like yourself is of vital importance to the future of the Empire. If you ever need anything, please let me know. It's my job to watch out for you after all.
If that is your want, I will rely on you if I have the need. However, I will not have that need. I can resolve any problems that occur by myself.
I don't doubt it. Perhaps I'm worrying too much.
And we're back. I don't have a clue what happened, but apparently my capture software crashed, which means that I believe the end of Petra's and all of Caspar's interactions were lost, so Ferdinand.
This again.
Hubert!
With
I
Hubert.
wish you would not sneak up on me like that.
Maybe you would be more perceptive if your mind were less burdened by sedition.
Sedition? Absurd. This is an important project.
Yes, I heard. A new way to prove how superior you are to Lady Edelgard. She is not your rival, Ferdinand. She is above you. A noble like you ought to know his place.
Anything is better than being a noble like you. Every time you open your mouth, it's Lady Edelgard this or Lady Edelgard that. Do you ever think for yourself? You follow her around like a pet. You spend all of your time fretting over her, and yet you never truly express an opinion of your own. Before you reprimand me, take a moment to consider your own failings.
Your nonsense is tiresome. So I hope this will be the last time I have to remind you. Lady Edelgard is the Imperial Princess. You are merely the Prime Minister's son.
Yes, I understand that. But my duty is to guide her, to give frank advice when she is on the wrong course of action. That is what I strive to do, always. Thus my devotion to surpass Edelgard, so that if she needs guidance, I will be prepared to give it. If you think it is tiresome to have a mind of your own, you will never be much of an advisor.
Does the river of filth pouring out of your mouth ever stop flowing?
Wow, Hubert.
Your obsession with all things superficial is disgusting. It's no use. You're hopeless. I'll take my leave.
I have nothing more to say to you. Get out of here.
And yet they can get to an A rank, and Edelgard and Petra can only get to B. And they can only, Hubert and Linhardt can only get to B.
Following this equation...
Linhardt. Here again I see.
Go away, Hubert. Now is not a good time. Ah, yes. The double line becomes a helix, and its arc... that cannot be correct.
Now is exactly the time. Lady Edelgard requests your presence. Come. The lecture is about to start.
Politely inform her that my research is vastly more important than whatever it is she has to say.
While your passion may be admirable, It is sadly misdirected. This matter takes priority. Return to your hobby when your duty is done.
Hobby? But this research will most certainly prove useful in the future.
That's kind of interesting. She talks to he talks to Edelgard and is like, I don't care about the if my research will help in the future. And here's like, my research will help in the future.
Empire requires you to be useful now. I should think you would want the same. You have an almost unparalleled intellect, a singular focus, and unfettered imagination. In truth, you have talents that many, including myself, will never have the privilege of possessing.
Are you complimenting me, Hubert? That alone deserves to be studied.
Let me finish. I haven't an ounce of respect for the cause you have chosen to waste your talents on, which changes frequently, I might add, with no rhyme, reason, or results. Learn to apply yourself to something constructive. You may still have a bright future.
That sounds suspiciously as if you're not going to leave me alone. I just want to live a life doing things that interest me. Is that so wrong?
That is unacceptable, even for a nobleman. Her Highness will soon ascend the throne. She's attempting to deal with such noble privilege head-on.
You have a point, and I understand where you're coming from. But I can't do it. I can't bring myself to work for someone else.
Pathetic. Keep to your books, then. Goodbye, Linhardt.
Yeah, I can see them not really getting along all that well. Wait, does he not have any supports with people outside
Industrious as ever, I see.
his house?
Hello, Hubert. Yes, I am trying to be industrious. I must be working hard to improve my position.
Even accounting for that, your efforts are impressive. I wish a little of you would rub off on certain people here. One troublesome slouch in particular.
Yeah, I kind of figured that would be a slight towards Linhardt.
I will not be rubbing on anyone.
Not literally. I never would have imagined you would adjust so well to life in Fodlan. When I first met you, you couldn't understand a single word of the language. You had the look of a cornered animal. So much so, I thought you'd grown up in the wild.
I had more youth then, and the experience was terrifying. My grandfather ordered me to go to Fodlan with suddenness. I was stolen to a strange land filled with strange people. The treatment I was receiving was like I was a strange beast.
It is unfortunate, but while you were called our guest, you were actually a hostage. You were meant to be insurance that Brigid would not restore its alliance with Dagda and attack us. The Empire required leverage, and after all, you are the Princess of Brigid.
It gave me sadness to leave my home. But I am not unhappy that I came to the Empire. I have learned much understanding from the outside world. My experience has made me become who I am, and meeting you and Lady Edelgard has had great value for me.
I admire your spirit in the face of adversity. You set a strong example to follow.
I will say I am kind of surprised that he was kind of straightforward with Petra telling her that she's a hostage.
And there is much more adversity to come.
That just kind of surprised me. You have... Interesting.
Just look at this place. It's so beautiful, I believe I should take a nap and enjoy it properly.
Linhardt, lost in thought, I see. Unacceptable. Are you not aware that a noble's duty is to be ever vigilant?
Rest increases alertness. Is there something I can do for you, Ferdinand?
Well, I was just passing by, and I thought I could give you a little advice. You always seem to be napping. Why not spend your free time doing something productive?
Easier said than done, Ferdinand. I'm afraid I suffer from a constitution that tires easily.
Some training will remedy that. Let us work on that today. I will train you myself. Arise, Linhardt. The righteous path of the noble lies before you.
You're always giving it your all, aren't you?
Yes, I am. Is there something wrong with that?
I love how that, is there something wrong with that, is kind of in a different tone, implying like he's worried about something.
In fact, I rather enjoy your demeanor. You go all out even when others wish you wouldn't. You work hard, inspire the admiration of others, and your dignity as a noble is beyond reproach.
I consider it my mission to serve as a guide and a model for other members of the nobility.
As capable as you are striking, next to you, I am a mere infant.
Oh, you're far too kind. Although I do work hard each day to achieve all of which you speak.
You've mastered all the important noble skills. You drink tea, talk about how great you are, ride horses.
The second one sounds like a slight.
Indeed. I went for a ride earlier today.
Is that so? You'll have to tell me about it sometime when I'm not walking away. Where are you going?
Wow, you'll have to tell me about it sometime when I'm
I
not...
must get some sleep, being the infant that I am. Farewell for now, Ferdinand. Oh, noble among nobles.
Noble among nobles? Seems a bit much.
Did he say get some sleep?
Hey, wait!
Oh boy, I cannot believe that I'm actually getting a support outside of the house. With,
Mercedes, this is unexpected.
not Byleth.
Hello, Ferdinand. Did you come to pray?
I did. I quite like the atmosphere in the cathedral. It is holy and solemn. Perfectly suited to a noble, would...
I guess so.
You guess so? I think the matter is rather clear-cut. It is incumbent upon nobles that we pray regularly to the goddess. The piety of the nobles is a model for commoners. It teaches them the value of devotion.
Absolutely. I know exactly what you mean. I couldn't agree more.
These days, many nobles scarcely, if ever, pray. Look around. You and I are alone in this cathedral. It is really quite a shame.
Well, I don't really know that I count as a noble anyway.
I am afraid the nobility seems to be losing its way. When you pray, you are usually alone, right?
Yes, you're right. I usually am.
Precisely. Where are the others? Of course you cannot force people to worship. That is out of the question. Nobles must determine for themselves what they will believe and how they will pray. A religion foisted on you without your say is not much of a religion at all. Do you not agree?
Yes, I definitely agree. Definitely agree.
Something is a little off here.
We cannot stand idly by while...
It was great talking to you, but I'm getting pretty sleepy. I'm gonna head off to bed. Good night.
All in all, one has to conclude. Mercedes, where did she go? I must have inspired her to go out and revive the faith. Perhaps I should do the same. I cannot let her show me up.
That one was interesting. Nope. Okay. Bernadette always has kind of the interesting... Oh, wow, a cast bar that's not about training.
Oh, hey, Bernadetta. What's going on?
Enemy! He's here! We're under attack! Help! Someone! Anyone!
Help. I'm the one who came here for help. I guess I'll just take care of it myself. I can't believe I got hurt trying to break up someone else's fight. It's ridiculous. All I do is step in to calm them down, and the next thing you know, they're both at my throat. Hey, you ever been in a fight?
Fight? You're challenging me to a duel? No, I can't! I've never fought anyone in all my life! I surrender! You win!
Alright. That was easy enough. Not to be rude, but do you ever think that maybe your attitude makes you a little unapproachable? You should try stepping outside and socializing. I'm sure you'd make friends in no time if you didn't waste it all in here.
This is an interesting clash of personalities, I have to say.
In no time? Oh, sure, yeah. Why didn't I think of that? Or maybe it's just not as easy for me as it is for you. Did that ever cross your mind?
Why wouldn't it be? Making friends is easy. This one time, I even made friends with someone I'd just been in a fight with. I think it was the gorgeous view that did it. We really shared a moment. Come on, let's go check it out.
Wait, did he...
What are you doing? Please don't touch me!
Question. Grabbing hand, grabbing arm, or picking her up? Make your choice in the comments below.
Let me down! Let me down!
Never mind. He picked her up.
Down. Just gonna carry you out of here. Easy does it.
Actually, under shoulder, over shoulder, or princess style.
And here we are. what about this view? Gorgeous, right?
So this is what death is like. Didn't expect it to be so sudden. Come and claim me, sweet death. But first, let this evening sun wash clean my imperfect soul.
Hey, now don't go dying on me, Bernadetta. It's just the sun.
Huh? What? Where am I? Oh, it's pretty. Such a lovely view.
Okay. Okay, I think this is my last support. Wow, I can actually
Oh,
start the mission
just who I was
this
hoping
week.
to see. I have a tiny little request if you have time to help me.
I'm always happy to help. What can I do for you?
That is exactly what I was hoping to hear. Would you mind coming along to my room?
Your room? Okay.
I like that okay. Like, okay?
Isn't what I had in mind.
What is he repairing or building?
Come on. A big, strong guy like you? This is easy. Lift up the cabinet, please. I need to dust behind it.
Excuse me?
Still more to do. Why do you care so much about keeping this place clean? It's just a dorm room.
Were you raised in a stable? Leaving this place a mess wouldn't be fair to the next person who uses it. In fact, I think once we're done with this room, we should clean up your room as well.
Yeah, I don't think so. I have some actual training to do.
Oh, come to think of it, I'm a date myself. The fella I'm seeing has quite a charming face, rich family, and I assume a tolerable personality.
Don't you get tired of spending time with all these guys who have tolerable personalities?
Oh, it gets tedious at times. You must listen to them talk, for one thing. But it's important for my future.
That's how I see my training. I guess it's pretty much the same thing.
I don't know if that's a comparison you really want to make.
Why not? Seems about right to me. Sure, I'm a noble, but I'm also a second son. I don't have anything coming to me. Why do you think I'm always training so much? I need to prove myself on the battlefield if I plan on making it anywhere in this world. I know you don't have noble status or wealth, so you're putting in the effort to marry well, right? See? Pretty much the same thing.
I suppose. It would be nice if everyone saw it that way. Well then, Caspar, I need to get ready for my date. Shall we both agree to work hard for our futures?
Absolutely. I just hope our efforts are worth it.
Lifting furniture. Yeah, that sounds about right. Think everybody's ready to go. Right, he upgraded from Myrmidon. Yeah, I think we're ready to go. Kind of wish I had more, seals, but, Gonna have a few minutes to do this. Not too long, but, at least to start. And with the C rank support that Byleth has with Mercedes, it'll be good.
About to begin. Are we going to move forward with our plan?
I believe so. How confident are you in our theory, Professor?
I don't think we're wrong.
No one's intuition
No
is
support.
perfect. It's ridiculous not to have doubts.
All that matters is how our enemy makes their move, not how our teacher feels about the plan.
I was kind of hoping that somebody would get some support points out of that, but I guess I probably should have gone with either way,
You seem a
but
mite too relaxed for my liking. The goddess's rite of rebirth is about to begin. While we are in the goddess tower, we are relying on you to secure the locations that are lacking in defense.
May I let you in on something, Professor? My brother can be a bit callous. He told me that he was concerned about you, and hinted that perhaps you would be better off patrolling a coffin.
That was said in jest, Flame, and in confidence. Please just remain by my side and do not cause any more trouble. As a professor, you would do well to remember that it is your duty to guide your students down the path of righteousness.
Please excuse us, everyone. We shall see you again after the ceremony has concluded.
A coffin. How fascinating.
Hurry, Professor. We must find a place to hide where we can guard the stairs to the Holy Mausoleum. If the enemy moves as predicted, we should be able to cut off their escape path and capture every last one of them.
I kind of find it interesting that Hubert put his elbow in his hand for literally like half a second. Alright, let's see how this mission goes. Hello? Hello? Oh! Ugh. You're gonna be hard to beat. You are going to be really hard to beat. You can only attack at one range. So, that's fine. I don't care about that. Oh! That is evil. What's the point of doubling skill experience on battle for a boss character? Fortunately, that skill can never kill. Actually, in previous games, hopefully in this as well. You are going to be a pain to deal with. Wait, are you the boss? Why are there two boss units? What is the coffin? Because of course. Treasure chest. Nothing behind me. My guess... No, there's not... There are... 2 chests? Bet one of you drops it. Yep, you drop a chest key. And you drop a chest key. So even without, that's fine. Okay. Can't leave her because of course I can't. This is an interesting tile set. You're going to be hard to beat, but I think a combination of Edelgard... Strength of 18, that's actually rather formidable. Who has my best defense? Okay. Lindhard has a... Okay. Really, Lindhard has my best defense. And I keep adding L. This is going to be... Especially if I want to take him out. That's going to be a goal. 100% that's going to be a goal. I don't... Okay, I see the 2 treasure chests. I'm going to go after them. I don't see anything else on this map. Now the question is... Alright. Okay.
Welcome.
I think, yeah, I'm all ready to go there. I wasted a lot of time just looking at him. So... Yeah... Oh, there's actually... There's a limit. Okay, didn't notice that before. Anyway, for the time being, this will be Draco Breach reporting out. God bless and safe travels.